Hello everybody and welcome to Hello everybody and welcome to part number 1 of the Let's Build the Real Grade 00 Riser. Kind of funny and fitting seeing as though I'm already working on my perfect grade by the time you guys are watching this. Most likely. So before we get started, in the unboxing, I mentioned that I saw a photo of the 00 Riser Perfect Grade's leg holding up a water bottle by itself. I've actually found that photo. It's in my only Dengeki hobby from January 2010, and this is a Japanese magazine, and oh my goodness, it is amazing to look at, as I do not read Japanese right now, but you see, that's the image right there on page 89 of Dengeki Hobby. So that shows you the strength of it. And also the fact that it can hold the O-Riser on its back and not have any weight issues with the back. Basically, it doesn't. Here, I'll use my perfect grade. I'm panel lining him right now, so he's kind of a little bit dirty right now, but anyways. Instead of having, if the weight was all over here, it would just fall backwards. Whereas this one, it stays there with a massive load on its back. So I was really surprised about that. Hopefully it lives up to what I'm hoping the Perfect Grade Exia will be like. So, as usual, this is the first part of a new series, especially with real grades. As you can see, I've already gone ahead and cut out, well, here. This is what we're going to be building today. This is the first leg out of 2. And I've already gone ahead and done all the stickers. Yes, they are stickers. And yes, even for the perfect grade, it is stickers. Well, I have to add in a little note here. In this 00 Riser, a lot of it was actually dry transfers, not so many stickers. Unfortunately, it looks like you get a sheet about the size of this runner. Probably. This is the standard inner frame runner, except for these 2 pieces here. These are what makes it unique. And this one over here, no, that's the standard. But a lot of these were dry transfers, which are really nice. But if you have to do a whole bunch, like if you have to do one here, here, and here, have to put tape here, then have to hope that this tape over here doesn't tear off this one, and it gets annoying. So whenever I get some dry transfers, I will show you guys how to do that. Yeah, it might not be for a while because I think there's some in my master grade unicorn that I have to put on to the MS stand. So So this is the leg here. As you can see, I've already pretty well cut it out. But for everyone that is new to the hobby, I always like to go through this. When you cut stuff out, use a pair of nippers or side cutters or however you want to say it. There's a couple different styles even. Where did my really good ones go? As you can see, these ones are very bulky. Great for thick cutting stuff. That just goes through like butter pretty well. And also, these are a lot newer. And these are the Tiananmen modeler side cutters. Not exactly sure which company these ones are. These ones are good as well, but they just have a very sharp tip to them. Oh, Mr. Tools. And they're really good for the little things, just like in there. So when you're cutting, you'll notice that there is a V shape to the blades here. These are dual cutting edged. So as always, be careful. If you get your finger stuck in there, it can hurt. I've done it a couple times. But this is what Bandai says to do. They say to come in from the bottom. Darn internet. And cut it off once, so then you have the whole piece. Now next you actually go in close to the part, but not quite at the part, because you don't want to accidentally like cut the part or add a little white mark that you'll have to take off later. Let's see what they've done here. This is Bandai doing that. There's a little bump right there. It's very hard to tell, but it is there. So I'm just gonna take it quickly off screen and just there we go. That's the piece cleaned up with the big nubs. Like, I find these kind of sized ones all over the place. Like, you guys should see beside me, there's a whole probably about 2 perfect grades, 3 perfect grades, 4 or 5 master grades, a few real grades. Kind of amount of nubs beside me. It's kind of actually astonishing. Now, this is where kids, be careful. Always be careful. Treat your knives really well. This one is a wood carver's knife. I found that it works great. You can also get them in your standard hobby knife style. This one just happens to have a cover that I had for it. This one doesn't have a cover, which is okay, but Yeah, it's nice and thick. It's all metallic. I like it. So, what you're basically going to do is take the edge of the knife blade and just run it over that area. Then I like to go in with my thumbnail because that actually removes a lot of that white mark. There we go. So let me... Here, I'll show you with one of the parts that I did up here. This was actually a nub that we cut off together. So you can see that it is just a little bit raised up. All that I'm doing shaving it down and making sure that it's nice and smooth with my thumb. And that's it. Now you can also use sandpaper, which I will be using for my master grade, as I want it to be the most beautiful unicorn that I have ever made. So excuse me for 1 second while I go quickly clean the rest of these nubs up, and then I'll be right back. There we go. As you can see, that's all those nubs. Yes, that one's cleaned up already. Okay, good. And just a couple safety notes. Please don't do like I do and cut towards yourself. With this blade, it's kind of hard to. As you can see, the cutting edge is over here on the inside. So, always be careful. These are not toy. These knives are never toys. Just be careful with them. And if you are younger, ask your parents for assistance. So, we got this inner frame here. Because in the perfect grade and master grades, they all have a full inner frame. Same with the real grades, which this one is. So all that I'm doing is just putting slow, steady pressure. Just basically getting the joints to move. Because this has all been molded together originally. And you do not want to do this stuff. This kind of stuff once you have the everything over top of it, because if there's a break somewhere, that's just it, is it's somewhere and you don't know where. There we go. So from now on, I have already, well, there's a couple pieces that I won't do that to, but from now on, I've already done that for all the inner frame pieces. Sorry guys, we're kind of pointed a little bit of a weirder direction, but yeah, that's the inner frame. That is that right there. If we had X-ray vision, that's what we would see on the inside of this. So this first part will be a little bit longer just because of all the explanation and all that kind of stuff that I have to do. Now, this part will bend this way because it's the left leg that we're going to be working on. Well, wrong way. So actually goes the other way. There we go. That's right. So with this big dark flat piece facing towards you, this little peg will come out this way. Let me get one of my pointy sticks. So this little nub here will fit right into the groove there. And then this larger peg here that it's actually going into and launching. And launching this peg right here will fit into this hole here. As you can see, I've already done some of the stickers. There we go. Then I believe yes. So it just goes right through the middle part So it'll look like this. That is the full length of the leg there. So then we'll take this other half and just mash it together. There we go. This is what it should look like. Now it has you work from the foot and work up. So this is the heel. Yes, this is the heel. Just slots in to the back part of the foot there. Then we'll take this nice big flat piece here. Just slot it in the back. Then we'll take this piece here and slide it over. So up to this point, that's what you should have. So this piece actually goes right over top. Kind of see here how it goes. Just like that. And then in the back, we'll put this cover piece, first we'll take this small piece, so you can see the long pegs line up with 2 holes. There we go. Just slots in like that. Then we'll take this whole assembly, stick it over the back. And the final 2 pieces. So this fits over the top of that gray piece there. Just like that. It doesn't go fully down. There's always a little gap there. It's supposed to be there. And then we just slide this on. There's the foot. We have the full foot done. So these are all the pieces that we'll need for this next part. So this actually fits over the back, but there's a peg here that needs to go into the groove here. So it should look something like that there. And then we'll take this other piece and mirror it. There we go. Yes, that's correct. So you should end up with the full leg like this. Now I've already put the sticker, which be careful when you're putting this on, because this part is easily scratched off. So we'll line up that big shiny part into the hole there. And then this peg right here lines up. You can barely see it. Right there. That is this peg here. Just lines up with the little hole there, and it should all just slide in together. Just like that. Now we'll take this piece . Okay, so this piece here should fit up here. So if I flip it around, that gives you an idea. Then this piece should just go on the other side, just like that. Okay, so this big circle, this part with the big circle on it, will go over top of that, just like that there. Then we'll take this other half and close it up. And we'll take this clear green part, stick it over here. Take this other white part and put it on the part that didn't have a sticker on it at all. So this is the inside. This will be the outside. And the secret to the strength of the Perfect Grade was actually because it had a locking mechanism here, where you'd actually have to push in one side. I forgot exactly which side it was, but it would push in and that would release the leg, release the knee joint there, which was great. I loved it. I like it. I still like it to this day. It's so unique. Had a couple, and it had it on the elbow as well, if I'm thinking correctly. So now we're done with the main construction. This is a good spot to show you guys that there is 2 different whites. You can see it a bit here, not extremely well, but you can see this one's a little bit darker than this one. That's another trademark of the real grades, is their subtle variations of colors to bring out more detail, and it makes it look a lot better, I have to say. Actually, this part. No, not that one first. This part here is a weird looking part, but you just kind of gotta slide it and push it down. It'll look like this once you're done. So then this white piece goes right over the top. And then this weird looking piece goes on the other side. That was at the So this piece here actually goes onto the back of the leg. There we go. Just that the peg and the hole weren't quite aligned properly. This one should just go on the front. You can already see that we're getting close to the end. This one is the kneecap. Come on. Yeah, you don't want to force it extremely amount. There you go. It should fit on smoothly. I just didn't have it in the right position. So this one looks a little bit weird when you first put it on. Just like that there. So you're thinking, oh, there's a big thing right there. This piece goes over top and down. So it'll look like that. There's only 2 more pieces left. Well, 3 more. This just slides underneath and clicks into place. And then these ones, this arrow here is towards the back. So it'll look like that, and there we go. That is the left leg completed. So in the next episode, we will be doing the full body unit, which in this one is the torso and the waist unit and the side skirts all in one, which is really handy. Because if you've seen my Wing Gundam EW, that build of it, you know that I did those in the same episode. And so if you are new here and you've enjoyed what you've seen, hit that subscribe button. And I'd like to thank everyone for watching this video. And until next time, remember to rock on.